Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio, Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today's been a busy day, guys, full of news, full of updates. We are here every single day to keep you updated on all the very latest. Remember to comment, to join the family by subscribing, liking this video. So we are always here together. To mention, we are ready also on big stories, so get ready for that. And let me start with the updates of the evening, because first of all, we have the official confirmation. Vinicius Junior signs new contract at Real Madrid. What does it mean? It means that for Vinicius Junior, this has always been the only way, in the sense that Vini Junior obviously received interest. And that's absolutely normal for one of the best players in the world, but the indication Vinicius Junior always gave his agents, his family, people close to him. Vinicius in Madrid is always having some close friends from his close circle, always together with him, always at his house, always spending time together. And the indications Vinicius was giving absolutely everyone close to him was, I want to stay at Real Madrid. I want to continue at Real Madrid. I am in love with Real Madrid. And today, Vinicius Junior published on his social media, after 8 years at the Bernabeu, well, it was not enough. I wanted more. 6 more years and forever. This is what Vini Junior shared on his social media. And so Vini Junior puts pen to paper, new contract, 2032. This is the agreement. So very long contract for Vini Junior. And also the guarantee from the president, Florentino Perez. There are 2 big figures in this story. One is the president, because Florentino was really pushing for Vinicius to stay since day one, even when there were problems between Vinicius Junior and Xabi Alonso. You probably remember, I don't know how much you follow Real Madrid, maybe you are a fan of other teams, but there were big problems between Xabi Alonso and Vinicius Junior during El Clasico and the first part of the season and in other moments. Florentino was always protecting Vinicius, always telling Vinicius, I believe in you, I trust you. And so always telling Vini that his future was going to be at Real Madrid. And now also the agreement closed with the player and with his agents. The meeting was yesterday, the agreement was done today, so everything confirmed. But probably, if you know a little bit the market, if you see how quick has been this agreement between Vini and Real Madrid, you understand very easily that Real Madrid only wanted to keep Vini and that Vini only wanted to continue at Real Madrid. So this was the only way, new contract signed. And don't forget the other big story of the day, a big day at Real Madrid. Yan Diomande official, also club statement. And so the end of the drama, because there was a lot of drama on this story, but the reality is Yan Diomande, Real Madrid. Here we go, Real Diomande, Real Madrid, comunicado oficial, Yan Diomande, Real Madrid player. Stop. Then, more to mention on other stories. We have to go on Rodri as well, because it's another big story of the day. For Real Madrid fans, for Barcelona fans, super excited. For Real Madrid fans who were expecting Rodri to join and now see the player getting far away in this moment. So, for sure, there is a movement at the club, Barcelona, in order to be as fast as possible. Barcelona want to be fast for one reason. They want to avoid any last-minute surprise. Barcelona have been working behind the scenes for Rodri for some time, but they want to avoid problems. They want to avoid issues. Now there is excitement around the Rodri-Barcelona story. And so today Barcelona sent their contract proposal to Rodri and to his agent. Barcelona also made contact with Manchester City to inform them that they are talking to Rodri. Now what are Barcelona waiting for? Barca are waiting for Rodri to officially communicate via his agent or directly, because the relationship is fantastic, of course, as a big Manchester City legend. They want and they wait for Rodri to go and tell Manchester City, I've decided, I go to Barcelona. From that moment, they will be able to advance and close the deal, also club to club. Real Madrid indicated last week they were ready to pay 50 million euros for Rodri, but now the indication arriving from Real Madrid is that they see Rodri really far away, because Rodri gave the green light to Barcelona to negotiate. Rodri opened doors to Barcelona for the very first time. Rodri spoke to Hansi Flick and to Deco. Deco is doing an incredible job to try get the doors open for this deal, and now the doors are open. And then the player also spoke to Hansi Flick. So Barcelona are involving absolutely everyone, player, coach, director. Everyone is working hard to get Rodri, and now there is the green light and doors of the deal are open. And now it's on Barcelona with Manchester City as soon as Rodri will inform City about his decision. So for sure, a big development, a big story, because Barcelona could sign Rodri and this would be massive. Something that probably 2-3 weeks ago was completely unexpected. But don't forget, don't forget what happened 1 week ago. That Manchester City never wanted to close the deal with Real Madrid 1 week ago because they had the feeling other clubs were joining. And this is why Man City were not fast. When Real Madrid arrived to Man City last week, official negotiations, and said, we are ready to pay 50 million euros, Manchester City didn't say, okay, let's close the deal. Manchester City said, let's wait, because maybe more clubs could join the dance. And now there is also Barcelona, absolutely, on front in this story. More to mention, guys, also on Cuti Romero. Many questions. First of all, I expect Arsenal to sign a centre-back. So, for sure, Arsenal are looking at centre-backs on the market. Then, this could be probably one of the next priorities. We will see also about the winger, of course, and then Bruno Guimaraes official. But then, Arsenal spoke to the agents of Cuti Romero. Arsenal asked for information on Cuti Romero. What's the point? That the relationship Arsenal-Tottenham is obviously a complicated relationship. Way easier for Tottenham to give the green light to Atletico Madrid. My understanding is that the clear favorites to sign Cuti Romero now are Atletico Madrid. The player is negotiating with them. Atletico Madrid are negotiating with Tottenham. So Atletico are on it. Inter had an agreement with Tottenham for some time, but Inter, if they don't sell Benjamin Pavard, they can't proceed, and also they still don't have an agreement on the contract. So this depends on the outgoings for Inter. Atletico Madrid are already in negotiations. Arsenal ask for informations, but Tottenham don't want to sell to Arsenal, so the only way would be an historical green light from Tottenham to Arsenal. Let's see what's going to happen on that one. But I expect Arsenal to go for a centre-back. Another player they appreciate is Konsa at Aston Villa, so another name we should follow closely in the next weeks. Let me confirm, as I was promising to you yesterday, also about Lewis Hall, some updates from Newcastle. My understanding is that Man United are looking at left-back as a position to cover, so could be the next one for Manchester United, for sure. But Lewis Hall, at the moment, is considered, first of all, too expensive. And second, Newcastle have absolutely no intention to proceed for this one. Newcastle already sold several big players, Sandro Tonali to Tottenham, Anthony Gordon to Barcelona, now Bruno Guimaraes is going to join Arsenal. Also, they lost the coach, Eddie Howe, and that's also a massive blow. So now the understanding is that the story is going in that direction, with Newcastle trying their best to keep Lewis Hall. Only a crazy proposal could change the stance, could change the story. So we will be following everything in the next days, also on this one, also Man United, also on all the rest. Guys, remember to let me know, first of all, your opinion, because it's been a crazy day. And so, Rodri, Barcelona, Real Madrid, what's your feeling on this big surprise with Barca now in advanced talks to discuss? Then, also important to mention, on Vinicius Jr., on Cuti Romero, on Lewis Hall. So it's been a crazy, busy day. Guys, your opinion. Here as always, remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon here with Fabrizio every single day. It's the end of the summer transfer window in a few weeks, and we will be super busy.